so in love with you.
Welcome back to Real Estate Mindset. Today's video is going to be absolutely wacko. Now, obviously, today is your Thursday housing market update. So we're going to explore some data, you guys. Obviously, I'm going to start with the Fred economic data chart that tells us what the 30-year fixed rate mortgages are on average, counting FHA, conventional, VA. So not just conventional, not just FHA or VA. It's an average across the nation. So we're going to look at that. Then I'm going to show you where we're at as far as the stage we're in for the formula, which is rates, sales, price, and inventory. So I'm going to show you where we're at with that. And then we're going to end this video, you guys, with me hopping on my local MLS, and I'm going to show you guys the trends, right? I'm going to show you guys days on market, price per square foot, price cuts, and things of that nature in our local market here. And as always, you guys, I appreciate you watching this video with me. And if you can, real quick, please just like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and realize I'm not your financial advisor. I'm a YouTuber sharing my opinions with you. Now, where we're going to get started, you guys, is we're going to get started on the Fed economic data graph. And here's the really great news about what I'm starting to see in our housing market, and that is buyers are finally starting to wake up, and they're not being as careless and negligent, in my opinion, with their money. So we're finally starting to see these trends sink their teeth into our housing market. So it will be buy time sooner rather than later. Mark my words on that. But let's get started with the Fed economic graph right now, because as you guys know, it updates every Thursday. Take a look at this. Okay, guys, so here's the 30-year fixed rate mortgage average in the United States. So today, okay, the week ending May 26th, so today's date, the average went down to 5.10. So that's a little bit relief from 5.3. So the high was 5.3 a couple weeks ago, went down to 5.1. So that's an increase, you guys, of 2% in purchasing power. So that's negative 20 basis points, which translates to 2% increase in power. And what I want to show you guys, and I want you guys to take this, kind of look at the big picture. This appears to be trending down, but what I'm telling people is all that's happening right now, you guys, because look at the massive surge, right? So the massive surge is here. All that's happening is they've kind of paused, they've kind of balanced out, they've stopped from skyrocketing. Right. And I believe what's happening right now, you guys, is the Federal Reserve and the chairmen are watching the market. They're watching to see if their actions are going to sink its teeth into runaway inflation in the housing market. So I believe the interest rates are going to start surging again come June, right? So in a week or a couple of weeks, I think that we're going to start seeing that surge again. But again, don't think that rates are actually going down right now. I don't believe that's what we're saying. It's a very tiny decrease, which helps, right? It does help if you're out there buying. But I don't think it's going to trend that way. I just think it's a temporary pause, right? I think it's a pause. I think the Federal Reserve is kind of watching what's going on before they take additional measures, because you guys, obviously they are going to take additional measures. They're going to start selling mortgage-backed securities. They stopped buying, but now they're going to start selling. So I believe we're going to be in for another type of skyrocketing. I don't think it's going to be 200 basis points skyrocket. It's probably going to be more maybe like for residential mortgage rates. Remember, I'm not talking about the federal funds rate. I'm talking about residential mortgage rates. I think that's going to go up probably another 0.5 point to a full percent before we get to the end of Q3. So I don't know exactly when that's going to happen, but I definitely think it's going to start again in a couple weeks coming in June. And I don't think that it's going to stop. But again, I think what you guys are saying is a balancing out, right? A temporary balancing out and a temporary pause in the residential mortgage rates. And that's all. But nevertheless, we did get 2% more purchasing power, right? Cool. But what we really need to see, you guys, is price drops. Now, I want to show you an article real quick. I'm just going to show you guys the title, because I've been telling you what we watch, all the leading factors, which is it starts with interest rates, and then it sells in construction, and then prices, and then inventory. So I think right now, as far as a full-blown stage, I think we're on stage 2. I think what we're going to start seeing now is massive sales drops and massive sales drops in new construction, right? And then after that, what happens? Massive price drops. We're already seeing price drops. We're already seeing inventory surges, but I'm saying massive, right? I want that stage to be firing on all cylinders. So I think we're in stage 2. Take a look at this article. And again, I'm just going to read the cover because I've already made a video on this, but sales of newly built homes tumbled over 16% in April while prices soared. Now, a 16% drop in new builds, guys, that's month over month. Year over year, it's a 26% drop. So obviously, we're starting to see sales plummet because the skyrocketing interest rates again and all of the quantitative tightening is sinking its teeth in to our housing market at record speeds, and that's good news. Now, where I want to end you guys, let's look at my MLS, and I want to show you some data trends in my own local market. And as you guys know, I'm sticking around Atascocita, Humboldt, and Kingwood area on the regular just so I can show you guys trends in local markets. I get a lot of people that say, can you go Katy? Can you go Woodlands? Can you do all this? If you guys want specific data pertaining to, Houston or in Texas, just email me and I'll get you with the right people or help you myself and I'll do the best I can. But take a look at my MLS right now. Okay, guys. So as you can see, here's Houston right there. I go north of Houston, like northeast, I'd say, of Houston. And, here's New Caney, here's Porter. Okay, so right in this pocket here. Now, I want to show you guys, something that I found over here. Okay, so take a look at this listing. So this is listed at 350, but I want to show you some trends that I'm seeing. Now, first of all, take a look at this. So this listing right here, you guys, is down $10,000. So it was originally listed at 360. They did a price drop at 350. Days on market, 57 days. And you guys know I've been looking for 120 a square foot or lower. Look at $117 a square foot. Look at that. Now, here's what this isn't telling you. This house was actually listed at 380. I know the realtor. This was actually listed at 380, not 360, but they relisted it. So you didn't see that they listed it originally at 380. But this is another additional master. This is actually a $30,000 drop. It only shows 10,000. But look at all those signs. 57 days on market, $10,000, well, technically a $30,000 price cut. And it's at my target range under 120. But again, I'm not in love with this house. So, I'm willing to pay 120 square foot for something I am madly in love with, right? Okay, take a look at this listing, guys, at 219. I want to show you this, okay? So this one's for sale for 219. Look at this, okay? It's been 4 days on the market, but look, another home way under $120 a square foot. This one's only $103 a square foot. So you guys see that I'm not only am I getting a lot more inventory, and you guys can tell that if you've been watching my Thursday update videos, but now I'm starting to get price drops, right? I'm starting to get more realistic price drops. Now, as you guys can see from all of the green are active listings, right? So look at all the, I have a lot more active every single week, a lot more active listings. It's very, very awesome, you guys. Now, I want to show you this one down here. Now, this is the one I toured. Look, it's still on the market. So this has been on the market. Let's see. 34 days on the market, only $106 a square foot. Costs too much money, in my opinion, to redo some stuff. They did some renovations, but I don't like the quality of work. It looks like kind of like a little junky. But this has been on the market for 34 days at $106 a square foot. So do you see there's this, I'm starting to get opportunities. Now, here's all the ones I've been watching with price cuts. You can see some of these now are under contract, like this one's under contract, but these are all the ones that were overpriced and had price cuts. Now, I want to show you guys something also with these new home builders. Look at the little tricks that they're doing. Now, remember, they relisted these. These were like $40,000 higher, right? But instead of it showing that there's price cuts, take a look at this. They're showing price increases now. So they relisted this at a lower prices. But again, I think it's kind of to keep the fear of missing out going. You guys, look, instead of showing the original price cut, they showed an increase. Like if you don't buy right now, we're just going to increase in our listing price. Look at that. How deceiving is that, guys? And that happens all the time. And let's see if I can find another one like that. Let's see what this one says. So this one, look, okay, this is a price deduction of $20. Okay, so that really doesn't matter. Let me see if this one will show us anything. Okay, look at this, you guys. So this is also showing, so original purchase price 416. Look at, they increased the sales price almost over $35,000. So they increased this listing price. It appears over $35,000, but I could tell you this was listed for like 480 or something, 485 or something like that. So even though this looks higher, it was way higher at one point. So 272 days on the market. In other words, the builders are all over the place right now. And I think that's what you guys can see as well from how they're doing those listings. But nevertheless, there's definitely price drops for new home builds. Let me see if I could show you guys a price drop. Let's see if there's a price drop on this one. This is a new build also. Okay, so this is a small price drop, of $2,000. That's not really a lot, you guys. but at least there's price drops on the new home builds. They're a little bit sneaky, like I said. This is kind of the state of the market. Let's see what this one's selling per square foot. Look at this. So there's still some really bad priced homes, but look at $11,000, $10,000 price drop. So here's another price drop. This has only been on the market for 5 days and already a $10,000 price drop. But look at you guys, it's still way over price per square foot that I need. So there's still a lot of people that are that are essentially listing their home for too much. But at least you guys can see in my own housing market, more homes on the market for longer, price cuts, lower price per square foot, more inventory, more options. So my market in Houston, it took a while. I was a little freaked out because it lagged behind other nations, other metros across the nation that were already experiencing cool down. But about a month ago, Houston finally started cooling down. So now I'm seeing it kind of like explode in many areas. And I hope you guys are seeing that as well. So if you live, specifically in one of these Florida, metros that are a coastal city, and I know it doesn't seem like it's going to stop, but y'all, Houston took a while. It's going to take a while for some metro areas to start cooling down, crash. Okay. But rest assured, it is going to happen. You can already see it happen in Houston. Houston's high migration, just like Florida, high migration in Houston. Okay. So in other words, you guys, be patient and be confident if you are sitting out because you're doing the right thing now. It may be tempting to buy right now, even for me, because I see deals. But the thing is, you guys, it's only just begun. So I'm going to continue to be patient, and I want a solid deal. Now I want $100 a square foot, right? Or $105 a square foot. I don't want 120 no more, because look at how fast things are changing. I'm going to let things continue to work out so that when I purchase, I'm going to get houses at the best deal possible. Anyways, that's what I plan on doing. I'm going to take you guys with me through that journey. And I definitely appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope this update helped you. I hope you guys can see all of the trends are starting to push our housing market from a seller's back into a buyer's market. Thank goodness, right? Thank goodness, because we really don't know until we start getting data. So this is really awesome trends. Let's keep following them. You guys continue to empower yourself, continue to love your families, continue to elevate yourself financially. As always, I definitely appreciate you guys watching this. And if you're out there investing in real estate, I do wish you luck, and I hope you win.